morning from our second day at sea on the Disney Fantasy. Today we are starting our day a little bit later. Normally we get up around 6 and then head up to Cabanas when it opens at 7:30. But today we're doing the sit down breakfast. We originally were supposed to be having like this scenic fjords viewing day, and we still might get that later on, just depending when we hit Norway. But that's not happening because of the weather, which is fine, totally get it. I'm not that bummed. I think some other people are, but it is what it is. I mean, it wasn't even on the itinerary when we booked the cruise last year or earlier this year. I can't quite remember when we booked it anymore. So for us it was a bonus, so it's not something that we're like really upset about, and we know we'll probably end up coming back. Like, we know us. So yeah, we're gonna go to the sit down breakfast, which we didn't do on our last cruise, so it's something new for us, and that is at Royal Court this morning, so where we had dinner last night. So we're gonna go down, we might see our servers, you never know, and grab breakfast there, and then have a bit more of a slow day today. I feel like we did quite a lot yesterday, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if the weather holds out and it's not too windy, spend a bit of time out on like deck 11, deck 12, try and maybe get some final pictures. And today I have popped on the classic mini ears for now. I might change them up later, and then I have my new fantasy spirit jersey on. So yes, we will catch you when we go down to breakfast, because Aaron's currently waiting for me to finish vlogging to finish getting ready. And this is a view of the North Sea that we woke up to this morning, and ironically the moment I started vlogging it's like the calmest sea that I've seen all morning, but there's the North Sea. The ship is so quiet this time of day. Like, so normally we're up a whole hour before this. I assumed it got a lot busier, but it's still dead. Look. And here we come up to Royal Court. So this is the menu for the sit down breakfast. There's like some lighter bits, a children's one, there's pancakes, waffles, cereal, omelettes, and then like whole signature breakfasts, as well as a list of things you can add on. So they come around with pastries that you can choose from, and they also give you the choice of some water, juice, or like tea and coffee. Aaron's gone for a coffee, and I've just stuck to my trusty water. So I went for the French toast, and I also got a side of melon, and Aaron's gone for the smoked salmon and the salmon hash. So breakfast was delicious, and we have now come up to deck 5 to do Midship Detective. So this is like an interactive game that takes you like around the ship. Last time we did, which one did we do last time? The villains one, the stolen painting one. So I think this time we're gonna do the Muppets one. Yeah.
Welcome to the Midship Detective Agency. Which case would you like to solve? Please choose one now.
The case of the stolen show.
This is coming along perfectly. I get rid of that desk.
Hey, Mickey, where are... Pepe, what are you doing in Mickey's office? I have an important case.
Well,
Yeah?
Milky Mouse is out to lunch, okay?
Okay.
I don't mean this disrespectfully.
Okay.
But he put me in charge, okay?
You gotta be kidding.
No, it's true. I'm in charge. So, what is the problem?
Okay, listen, someone has taken all our props and we can't perform the show without them.
Oh, Kermit! Kissy, kissy!
No?
Now that we are on a romantic cruise, where are you taking one for dinner tonight?
So we've had our initiation, we've got our card, Aaron's got our little case book, and we are now going to take you along with us. We won't like give away the answers, but we'll show you some of what we do. So whilst we're up here on deck 5 doing our Midship Detective, this is where the Bippity Boppity Boutique is, and they do like the princess makeovers and prince makeovers, and it's got like all the princesses and that all on the outside. And now this is an additional cost and something that you need to book in for as well. All the kids clubs are located on deck 5 as well, except for I think Vibe and Edge. I think it's like the nursery and the Oceaneers ones. And if you've noticed, the ceiling is lower on deck 5 because it's like the kids deck, so to make them feel like they own and run the deck basically. And just past both the Oceaneer Lab and the Oceaneer Club, you come to the end of the corridor and there is Pepe's door. And how cute is this? Someone's left Pepe some pixie dust. And the map says to take a picture of this. I'm assuming we might need it later, so we're going to take a picture so then we don't have to come back here later when we need it. So we're taking a break from the Midship Detective to do some Walt Disney animation trivia. Is that what it's called? Yeah, to do the Walt Disney feature animation trivia, and that's back in La Piazza. I feel like we're sort of living here at the minute. It wasn't the plan, but it's a nice space to be in, so I'm not complaining. Trivia round 2.
Yeah, my name is Jordan, a member of your entertainment team on board. We haven't met yet. Hello. 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 Oh, hello again. Hello. Hello again. Welcome. Now, fun thing about me, you probably heard from my accent. Yes, I am British. I say it like that, British, without the T, because. Well.
So I have just popped back to the room to grab our coats because we're going to head up to like deck 12, deck 13 to chill for a bit, and Aaron's just popped to the shops to have a look at the pins, and we have our fish extender gift from one of the other rooms, and it's got a little whiteboard in there. How fun is that? And there are some fun snacks and that in there too. So thank you, room 6052. So Aaron is just looking at some of the pins, so he's already been over in Mickey's main sale, but we are now in Sea Treasures, and this is the fantasy mug. We've also spotted this really nice like stoneware style mug, and it looks really similar to our home ones that we got in Magic Kingdom in Disney World. But Aaron's looking at the Spirit jerseys. There is this denim one, the nautical one which I've got, and they also have the fantasy ones. There's also this whole range of Disney Cruise Line t-shirts and sweatshirts, so I think they all come in the same colours in t-shirt and sweatshirts, and then there's a matching mug and water bottle. This is all the Europe stuff that has been discounted. They also have a fantasy t-shirt which I think is really nice, and a fantasy loungefly, and I've been good and only got the Spirit jerseys for each ship. I have not caved and got ship specific loungeflies yet. There is then some different like bags and luggage accessories, hats and blankets. Lots and lots of different clothes. I'm not going to talk through every single one. There's more Europe merch over here. More Europe, and even more Europe. Lots and lots, which is obviously why it has been reduced down to 40% off. And this stuff on the back wall is the more formal items, so they do come with a slightly higher price tag. They have these really fun Norway mugs and United Kingdom t-shirts from Epcot World Showcase. So we are now up on deck 12 and we've got our pictures with the funnel. I tied my hair up just because it's quite windy, as you can probably hear and tell, so that made getting the pictures a lot easier. We've filled up, we've filled up our refillable mugs as well, and I think we're just going to chill up here for a bit, which is why I've got our coats on. But this is our current view. as we head closer and closer to Norway. I think we've got like 2 minutes still. And so one thing that's different on the Fantasy to on the Dream is this area over here is the Aqua Lab. And it's sort of like a water, it's like a water play zone, which I know I'm not a child, but if it wasn't cold, I would definitely be in here because it looks so much fun. And then up above it up here, you have like a sports area and like the Goofy Sports Simulator. So we are sat outside again for cabanas, especially because we've got our coats today, so it makes sense. And I have gone for some egg fried rice, some sweet corn, mac and cheese, chicken tenders, some steak and a cabbage wrapped cod.
I got some chicken tikka masala, some fish curry, biryani, some sort of curried lamb, some fish, some steak and some bread. Cheers!
And then for a sweet thing, I've gone for a no sugar added chocolate marquise, and I got a little carrot cake for Aaron, and then they also have a hot fudge brownie thing, so I think we're going to grab one of those to share after we've enjoyed these. And that is the hot fudge brownie type pudding. I can't remember the name of it, but something like that, but it looks yummy. And I think as we pop back to the room just to take some stuff out of bags, this is the last of our fish extender gifts. So we've got some pixie dust here from room 2535. So thank you very much. I'm loving the Toy Story stickers. And also from 6008, we have this little game to play as well. And then these are our our fish extender gifts from 7526, and this was our fish extender gift from 6052. So yeah, thank you so much everyone. I feel so spoiled with doing all the pixie dust, and I definitely want to do it next time. We just didn't have time with literally having moved house like a couple of weeks before we came. So we have now come up to deck 13 after refilling our drinks again, and this part of the deck is an adult only area and it's absolutely beautiful. So in the middle you have what I believe is called Satellite Falls, where you can like sit and chill maybe more than a pool, and it also has a shower area. We're currently sat under this like alcove with these chairs, and there are also sun loungers down there as well, and it's just so quiet and so peaceful up here. And then behind that wall is the concierge area just through there. So we enjoyed our time reading and chilling up on day 13, and then we came down and did some pin trading with other guests and in the shops, and that was really fun. I quite enjoyed it. I haven't done like pin trading with people who aren't like cast members before, so yeah, that was really fun. And we're now hoping to meet Chip and Dale and Daisy. I'm not quite sure what outfits they're going to be in, because I think they might be in their European ones, which are a little bit annoying because we haven't seen either of them in their like cruise ones. Chip and Dale were only out for the first time I think yesterday in their formal outfits, and then Daisy met like randomly once at like a ball or something, or it was really late. I can't quite remember. It might have been like 10. I think Daisy last met at like 10:15 at night, which was a little bit too late for us. We haven't met her in her cruise outfit yet. Either we've met her in it before, so it's not like a big deal, but we haven't met Chip and Dale in it ever. Seeing them last night, formal night, was the first time we've seen them on the ship. So I guess we'll see what they're in. And I mean, it's fun either way. And their European outfits are interesting. I think it's a shame that they're not like more Norway, Scandinavian themed. So I know like the Alaska cruises, they have Alaskan outfits, and we're hoping to do that cruise at some point in the future. So I guess we have that to look forward to. I feel like this vlog is a little chaotic because 2 days at sea, I mean, a lot of it is just us either in queues to meet characters or we're just sitting chilling, and I can take little bits of footage, but I'm not going to make you watch like 2 hours of us just watching the sea, because I don't think you enjoy that. It's not quite the same as being here in person. But we have met Chip and Dale and Donald in their European outfits. I was hoping it was going to be Chip and Dale in their cruise outfits, but it wasn't. But I'll take them in their Europe outfits. And Donald's one was really cute and fun. He sort of looked like a little boat outfit, almost like what they wear to like Henley Regatta almost. So that was really cute. So we now come back to the room to chill for a little bit because there's a photo I want in like 45 minutes. So we thought we'd come back here and chill, and we brought some Prosecco on with us, so we might just have a little glass or two of that while we wait. But we've got some more pixie dust. I know, I do feel like we're very lucky because of it, because we're right by the midship lifts. Like, you literally walk straight through the door and our room's there, so we're probably like an easy hit for a lot of people, and we're very grateful for it. And any bits that maybe we won't use or that we don't want, we're going to save and then use it towards pixie dust on our next cruise so they can go to someone who will enjoy it. So thank you to room 6542. This bag is filled with little sweets, and it's in a really cute Zootopia bag, which I love the bag. I'm definitely keeping that. We've got some stickers and a little inside out pen, and then also another little bag of pixie dust from 10606. There's like a Sharpie in there, there's some stickers, some Haribo Moams, and a bracelet as well. So thank you very much. We actually have this drawer which is currently full of our pixie dust and fish extender gifts. So yeah, we're very grateful for all of this, and we'll definitely be sharing out anything that we won't be using. So earlier I talked about us doing pin trading with some guests, and these are all the pins that I traded for. So we have a Dumbo Donut, which I thought was very fitting because he's on the back of the Fantasy. We then have a Halloween Minnie and Figaro. We've got a Lightning McQueen, a little Olaf, and a Pretzel Stitch. So that felt like a very successful session of pin trading. So we did some photos in the atrium, which I'll try and insert some pictures of now, and then we chilled for a bit listening to the pianist Andy, which was amazing. And we just quickly popped back to the room to get ready for dinner because we had a bit of a gap and there's still like 2-ish hours to dinner, but we're gonna go find something else to do. But I just like being ready for dinner, and then there's no rush to like have to leave an activity or not do something because we're not dressed yet. So we're dining at Animators tonight, and I was going to save this outfit for the second night because it's like an animation themed night activity that goes on there, but that is our semi-formal night, so I have a different outfit that I'll be wearing. So I've gone to wear it today. So I'm wearing my Loungefly Sorcerer Mickey ears, if you can see those. And then for my dress, I am wearing my Sorcerer Mickey smock from Little Emporium of Magic. A lot of my outfits, so the t-shirt I've been wearing a lot recently, the t-shirt on Embarkation Day, our tote bag, and my Pirate Night outfit are all from Little Emporium of Magic. Amy does some fantastic designs and does lots and lots of releases. And I'm currently also like a little rep for her as well. So I share all of her openings and details. So be sure to follow me so you don't miss out when she opens. So we have come into the O'Gill's Irish pub before dinner. Aaron's used his beer mug and got a Carlsberg, and I have got a Strongbow because I was just excited to see they have cider in here. And it does actually look a bit like a classic pub back home. Less crowded and a less sticky floor, but the vibes are there. So this is the theming of Animators, which is why I went for a Sorcerer Mickey vibe.
Hi, good evening.
And he's on the menu! I don't know if you can see that because it's a bit of a glare, but he has like a lenticular Sorcerer Mickey on the front of the Animators Palette menu. And there's lots of different Mickey cartoons on the inside as well. So we have the bread service for tonight, which is focaccia bread, and there is a dip and some butter as well. So the focaccia and like the garlic olive oil dip is amazing. I remember this being our favourite on the Dream, and I forgot how good it was, and I feel like we've pretty much already demolished it within like 5 minutes. So would highly recommend enjoying that when you get it as your bread service. This year in Animators we don't have like the Animators Palette knife, it's just the standard knife, and I think rumour has it is that too many were getting stolen on the British cruises, but you can pick it up in the shop and we have already grabbed one for ourselves. So for starters I have gone for the black truffle pasta, we've gone for the serrano ham to share, and Aaron's gone for a salmon tartare. A salmon tartare. And I've also gone for the baked potato and cheddar cheese soup, which I think is incredible. And on the screens there is like different Finding Nemo activities going on, which is really fun, but I'm a little too far away to show you one, but just trust me that they're fun. And for mains I have gone for the tuna steak, and Aaron has gone for the filet mignon. And for dessert we both had to go for the lemon icebox pie. Highly recommend this one. So we just got back from dinner at Animators Palette. So yeah, Animators was absolutely fantastic. I love the whole menu. It's all so good. We basically ran out of dinner to go meet Mickey in his European outfit because the magic show was coming out, and he loved my sorcerer outfit, and we did the little dance from Fantasmic, which I wish I had a clip of it because honestly it was just so magical, and I know it's cheesy, but... And as you can tell, we are now back in our room, and I will show you tonight's tower animal, which I'm really excited about because I've seen this one in vlogs and was really hoping we were going to get it. So we have got the little bear. How precious is that? And of course, the chocolates. I think this is one of my favourite tower animals so far.
Hello everyone.
There's a red balloon make you happy. Balloons make me very happy.
So to end tonight, we have just come up for a walk around like deck 12 and 13. There's currently Christopher Robin on the funnel vision, so sorry if you can't hear me because it is rather loud. But it's a really good view of the Mickey pool at night. How fun does that look lit up? But we absolutely love walking around this ship at night. When it's lit up, you've got the aqueduct all lit up, the funnels are lit up. We'll go take a look at this one, but it is just absolutely beautiful. And yes, it's a little cold because we are right on the coast of Norway now, but it is just stunning. Like, look at the funnel, how beautiful.
Don't worry.
Like, how lovely is that? And up here on deck 13 we also have Goofy's Golf, which obviously isn't open this time of night, on this cruise it's open 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. but it is a whole mini golf course on the top of the cruise ship, and it is like Max and Goofy themed, which I think is so fun. And there is also little football tables here as well, which Aaron is kind of demonstrating for us. I absolutely love this side of the funnel because you have Donald's butt stuck in it, and if you've read the story on the aqueduct you'll understand this, which is also an excuse to go ride it if you haven't before, because then you'll understand the storyline here. And just like that, we are now finished for our second day at sea. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Day at sea vlogs always feel a little chaotic and a little everywhere, and sort of like there's not loads to show because it's mostly been stood in like character meets or doing trivia, or just chilling around the ship. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and maybe if you haven't done one before, it gives you a bit of an idea of what goes on a sea day. So next week's vlog will be our day in Olden. We're gonna get up early because we'll be pulling into port. And there should be like hot chocolates up at the top around 6 a.m. ish. So we're gonna get up for those, grab some breakfast, try and snag a spot at the front of Cabanas, which I imagine is going to be popular. If not, we'll probably just bring our breakfast down here and eat it on our veranda. And then we have 2 excursions booked. I'll talk more about who we booked them with tomorrow, but we didn't book them with Disney. So we'll be doing the Brixdale Glacier and also going up the Skylift. So lots of fun stuff to have, and as we've never been to Norway before, we are very, very excited to now have been able to see the land this evening. So yes, I will see you next week for our Olden vlog, and if you like this, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you're new. Bye!